Hi, you guys. Glad you're joining us. We wanted to just speak a little bit about our hearts with the empowerment groups, which have become a huge focus for us in our church. And we wanted to explain why. How did that happen? And of course, if we explain the whole thing, it would probably take us a couple hours and you'd have to sit down and have dinner with us and everything. But years ago, when we were on the mission field, the Lord showed us, based on Ephesians 4, that our job was to equip the saints for the work of the ministry and to help them discover what He created them for. And so we've spent here at Epic the last 10 years equipping and activating, helping people, training, helping people to walk in the spiritual gifting that the Lord has given them, and given them space to practice, if you will.
As well as like identity and really finding out who they are and whose they are.
Yeah.
And so we've done 10 years of training and equipping.
And during this COVID season, we've seen a lot of things shaking, a lot of things changing, and we prayed, Lord, is there something we need to change, something we need to do different? And we just began to hear some different things from the Lord, just about, and actually part of this has been a process for years, that the Lord's taking His church back to be what He originally designed it to be. A place of empowerment and a place where people learn their true identity, and then they go out, they change the world. Mm-hmm. A few months ago I was praying and I saw this picture of redwood trees, and I felt like the Lord was saying, this is what my churches look like, these big massive trees. And I actually meditated on that for like a day and a half, and then the Lord said, now, do you know what the largest living organism is in the world? And I did know. It's an aspen grove in Colorado. Mm-hmm. It's enormous. And I really felt like the Lord said, this is the way my church should look. And it's, if you've ever seen an aspen grove, it's, all those trees are connected. And they're all helping one another. They're helping each other to stay strong. They're nourishing each other. They're living off of each other. They're so connected. I think it was Paul who said, know those who labor amongst you. And I think that's an important thing. And so we started just praying, Lord, what does this look like? And one of the words that the Lord gave me a few months ago was, I've not called you to gather, but to empower. Yeah. And, the Lord gives you a word like that. And hopefully if He gives you a word like that, you don't just go, oh, okay. But you meditate on it. Okay, what does that look like? If this is truth, which I really believe it is, how do we implement that? And one of the things that we felt like the Lord said to do, we've had a Tuesday night service. It's been our main service for 10 years. Mm-hmm. And we've had so much fun and we've seen miracle after miracle, tons of miracles. And we just felt like, okay, the Lord's saying, now you've got a bunch of leadership here. Now empower them to start their own groups. Yeah. And these groups are going to have our DNA. They're going to love well. They're going to have family. You're going to feel family, but you're also going to feel the presence of the Holy Spirit. These groups are going to be Spirit-led, and these groups are actually going to do what we've done the last 10 years: activate people and empower people.
So exciting.
We just so feel the Lord on this, and it's a little scary. Hey, we're stopping our main service and doing this. But we really feel the Lord on it. We've seen the favor of the Lord already with it. People are getting excited, and we're getting excited. And we just really feel, the Lord took us back to the book of Acts. They met together in homes all the time. That was the main place where they did church.
And it wasn't just to gather. It was actually to lift one another up. It was actually that the whole body had something to share with one another. You have something I need. I've got something you need. And it was super, just so amazing.
And, that's hard to do in a huge gathering. So anyway, our empowerment groups are starting, and we just really feel like you are going to be blessed
Yes.
when you become part of one.
Yes.
Bye-bye.